You didn't actually think it was going to be a quiet bye week for the Dallas Cowboys, did you? The Cowboys make a major splash at the bye for the second consecutive year. We're breaking it all down for you. But first, this. Something that's been well documented. I've talked about it a ton. It's an offensive league insofar as great offenses are beating great defenses. With that being said, anytime you have the chance to add a potentially still premier pass rusher in Michael Bennett, you do it. Especially if it's for a conditional 7th round pick. I mean, the last 2 7th round picks for the Cowboys were drafted conditionally anyways. Cowboys gave up absolutely nothing for a guy that was unhappy in New England, just coming off a 9-sack campaign last year for the Eagles and 8.5 sacks the previous season. And while most are right to bring up the structure and leadership from that locker room, specifically from the defensive line position, this is a strong locker room to bringing in a guy that has questionable intelligence, questionable character, questionable something. It's just a questionable guy. Kind of like Marty B, his older brother that of course played famously for the Cowboys many moons ago. And the biggest piece to all of this is what he brings on the field. A guy that's accumulated 20 sacks, including the 2.5 this year, 9 last year, and 8.5 the year before that. That is a productive pass rusher joining a locker room of productive pass rushers. DeMarcus Lawrence, Robert Quinn, and now Michael Bennett. Plus, look at how much this shows the Cowboys' commitment to winning. Maybe the best part of this move is how much it upsets Eagles fans. But as I've said all along, at the end of the day, this team is going to be much better up front on the defensive end of the football as we've seen them be all year, and they've been getting better all year. This team is going to be much better defensively as we've seen them all year, and they are coming off their best football game defensively all season. But this team will still go as far as their offense takes them. And it's in the very capable hands of Dak Prescott. The only question now is, will they be willing enough to deviate from the downhill, power running, beat you with defense type of style that doesn't seem conducive to winning 2019. The major difference and distinction now, though, is we know how good Dak Prescott can be, especially when they put the offense in his hands.